Okay, so have read enough times where people have mentioned about the disappointment with the standard rod for extracting shells from the barkeeps. What I do to keep from the existing rod from beating up the cylinder is I use shrink tubing. Harbor Freight has a pack for, I believe, a little bit over $1, under $1.50, of all different sizes. The smallest size fits on here. Hit a heat gun or a lighter or hair dryer, and it shrinks down, and that way when you're hitting your cylinder, you're not beating it up sitting there fishing all around. This is actually for another project, what I'm about to show you, that has nothing to do with, had originally nothing to do with the barkeep. But when we went to the range last week, I forgot my regular rod at home, and I had the one that's for my special project. And anyway, because of that, I wound up using it instead on this. So anyway, what it is, getting back to the shrink tubing, and I have to apologize, I'm wearing this thing to hold my phone. But anyway, it's a standard ejector spring off of a Rough Rider. They sell them on the Heritage website. And anyway, same shrink tubing like as before, and then this is the black shrink tubing that comes in it. And I think I put like maybe 2 or 3 different sleeves of shrink tubing on there so that it doesn't come off at all. But what's pretty cool about it is that it takes the place of the standard ejector rod, and it works basically exactly the same. You just have to manually index it. So anyway, I have Rough Rider, it's unloaded, safety's on, blah blah blah. And there's a spent casing in. So just thought I'd give a, there we go, just show you that it will do that each and every time. You can index it in the same way you normally would, and you just kind of take it and slide it across the cylinder catch pin, and just boom, just over and over and over again, and it works essentially the same. So for those people who are disappointed in the barkeep not having the ejection rod, it works just really easy. Let me go ahead and do that again. Even on tough Magnum shells, that it will still do the same thing, punch them right out. You don't have to use much force. And the other thing that's kind of interesting is because you have you're using the handle and finger pressure as opposed to on a standard Rough Rider, where you have the little bar that has a tendency to want to break because it's just plastic or whatever. This is a nice strong alternative. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. Maybe it helps somebody out. Okay, take care. Have a great Labor Day.